Welcome to Washington, Illinois, here at Torrey Gym for tonight's Mid-Illini Conference matchup between the Metamora Redbirds and the Washington Panthers. Good evening, welcome into MTCO Redbird Replay. Colton Kaler here alongside with Scott Kirker. Scott, it's another rivalry matchup here, and added in the books between these two teams. Throw the record books out the windows for all the past experiences, good times, bad times that we've had over here. You always know you're in for a treat with these two teams here tonight.
Oh, that's for sure. And you know, it's not a packed house, but there's a good crowd here. It's a loud crowd. Metamora brought a lot of fans over. And I look for this to be a very competitive game. You know, Metamora comes into this game, and we'll talk to Danny Greaves in just a few minutes, but Metamora's got a little bit of revenge, maybe a little bit of chip on their shoulder from last year. They beat us 3 times. Yes,
that last time seemed to be the worst over here when the Mid-Illini Conference Tournament Championship, one of the first times I think it's ever really happened.
Oh, it is the first time.
And it did not go well here last year for the Redbirds, but Redbirds return a lot from last year.
All 5 starters.
All 5 starters, not so much for Washington. They've got a lot in Drew Lewis, Isaac Mapson,
Andrew Coker,
Micah Brewer, Jake Stewart, all Braden Vanderheit, the younger brother of Devin, all influential pieces in this Washington team. So, it's going to be a Donnybrook here tonight between these two teams. It always is. You know, you can think of a lot of good memories here, running the regional championship in triple overtime, some other wins, but you get a few bad games as well. You know, Nate Cannell, their senior year, the one loss that they had, one of 2 losses was here. Alec Peters beating us backdoor at the buzzer. So, you know, both good and bad memories here in this gym, but we'll sure have another good contest here tonight. Looking at Metamora, they come in off the win against Pekin last Saturday night, a tough game that they had to grind out. No Ethan Kaiser that game, but he is back tonight. No Tyler Mason tonight for the Redbirds. Out with an injury, so hopeful to get him back here in the next few weeks. But other than that, it looks like we're close to a healthy roster. Yeah,
this is as close to a healthy roster. We've probably only had about 3 games where they've been healthy. Why don't we take this time and talk to the Redbird head coach? Well, here we are with Metamora head coach Danny Greaves. Coach, back at conference play, getting another kind of a long layoff, 7 days since last Saturday, but you had a lot of opportunity to get ready to play Washington here in Washington.
Had a great week of practice. You know, any days we got all week to get ready for a Washington Metamora matchup. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it certainly is. You come into this game probably with a little bit of payback on your mind.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had a chance to get them twice last year and didn't get it done. They beat us pretty handily in that last game, but you know, this game's always circled on the calendar.
Oh yeah, for both teams.
For both teams, especially.
You know, the thing I always liked about your team last year is you know, they got out in front of you big in that game at Metamora, but your kids fought and had a chance to win it at the end.
Sure did. Had the opportunity, didn't take advantage of it, but you know, as a coach, you want to try to put your team in a position to have a chance to win at the end, and they did that. So,
yeah, that's all you can really ask for. You know, you came over here, they battled. Washington does do a nice job of defending their home territory.
They do. They try to disrupt and try to take you out of what you're doing, and try to take your joy of playing out. You know? And so we're just going to come over and have fun tonight.
You know, your team has been playing pretty well here. I thought last week against. Oh, wow. I thought last week, though, your kids played awfully tough against a team that's very tough to play against.
Well, I tell you what, it was a grind game, and our kids just didn't give up. It was fun to watch them do it.
And anytime you get a win against Pekin, no matter where you're playing, a win is a win, and that's a good thing.
You know, we had to grind both those games out this year. And, you know, it's nice to have Ethan back. It's nice to have Solomon back tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, so you know, we're getting to be almost whole, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, you haven't had many games where you guys have been completely healthy.
Tyler Mason's still out tonight. He's not back yet. Stress fracture. A couple more weeks on that, but you know, we're trying to, you know, get better for the end of the season, and we're inching towards that. So.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get going here. The sophomore game's going on. I know you want to watch that, but good luck and bring home a W.
Thank you so much. Sure appreciate you.
Welcome back to Washington. We're going to have these starting lineups here. We're going to step aside and turn it over to the public address announcer for that. There you have it. Starting lineups for both teams. For Washington, Stewart, Lewis, Mapson, White, and Coker. For the Redbirds, Schroeder, Kaiser, Swanson, Tucker, and Nealon to start tonight's game. Jump ball to get us started here tonight. Two big student sections each side. Washington gets the tip. Redbird starting out in a man-to-man defense here tonight. Surely we will see a lot of different defenses thrown out there tonight by the Redbirds. Scott, if you had a key to the game, what would it be?
Well, Metamora's got to keep them off the boards, and we got to play good defense like we just did. 7:35 to go here, and Metamora gets their first turnover.
Washington, they match up well. Sides-wise, maybe not so much, but guard play, they really match up well, I think, with us. Nealon's got to be strong with the ball. He's got Stewart on him. Kaiser traveled. So both teams with a turnover on their first possession. This is a game where you're going to have to really work your way into it, Scott. We've seen Metamora come out slow to start quite a few games this year. 7:08 left to play here in the first quarter. A shot, first one of the game. Drew Lewis, no good. Rebound, Washington.
It's just a long rebound there.
Unfortunately, we were all close to the basket, and Washington had the outside position. Redbird's now in his zone.
Well, it looks like they're still playing man-to-man.
Drew Lewis up and under, blocked by Kaiser.
Oh, that's nice.
Rebound there goes to Swanson. Schroeder did the drive. Gonna hand it off to Kaiser, he's gonna soar, and he got it.
That's a great find by Schroeder, and great cut to the basket by Kaiser, and he'll go to the line for the end one. Big bucket by Ethan Kaiser.
Redbird's first on the scoring column tonight. Ethan Kaiser looking for a big game out of him tonight.
Oh, I think you will get one. Oh,
This
he
is
missed
the
the free throw.
So 2-0 Redbirds, 6:25 left to play in the opening quarter. Stewart left side has got Schroeder hounding on him. Going to be a tough assignment for him tonight. I think the player that I'm looking for tonight for Washington is shot there, no good by Mapson, rebound to Swanson. It's going to be a little bit of Drew Lewis, but also Andrew Coker. We saw Coker with a great performance in the Tournament of Champions when he went off for 30 points. Coker reminds me a lot of Tyler Bass. Oh, what a shot there from Tyson Swanson. I combined the two names there.
Well, when he was announced as Tyler Swanson,
yep.
Not sure who that is. Maybe that's a long-lost relative. I'm not sure, but
4-0 Redbirds here early. But looking back at Washington, a player that I'm looking for, Drew Lewis has always seemed like a guy who's kind of had his hand in this game. Last year in the championship game, he had a very good performance.
In all 3 games he did.
Yes. And Coker, he's a slasher. He can get to the basket pretty easily, so you got to play very good defense on him, and who better than Tyson Swanson?
Metamora's got them pushing their offense way outside.
Yes.
They're 7-8 feet beyond the 3-point line.
A lot of perimeter passing. Not a whole lot of motion and movement. They're going to get a ball screen here from Mapson. Drew Lewis misses. Long rebound goes to Washington. 3 from Stewart up. No good. Rebound to Lewis. Puts it back up and in. Unfortunately, Redbird's just not there twice to grab a rebound.
No.
If you're Metamora, you are okay with both of those shots that you forced in there from Washington. Let's say, look for Nealon to try and get position inside. He's got the smaller Stewart on him. Tucker, 15 feet, no good.
Still a good look.
Very good look. Oh, that's thrown away. Schroeder the other way is going to go behind the back. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! That's going to get the Redbird fans up and going. What a dandy of a move there.
By Schroeder. Schroeder behind the back. He saw Lewis sizing him up, and
Schroeder's been known to make a couple of those plays before. Very crafty in his game. Shot up and good there. Jamari White makes it 6-4. Unfortunately, you just can't give up baseline there, Scott.
No.
Washington in a little bit of a zone now their own.
It looks like a man-to-man.
Yeah, more of a man. The way they are initially set up, they're just switching a lot.
3:03 to go here in this first quarter. Yeah, it's under 3 now, but
ball screen from Nealon. Jake Nealon, 3 ball, no. Rebound, oh, that probably would have been Metamora's, but
two guys going.
No one's on Lewis. He's gonna drive, spin, pretty move. Can't get the finish, but
Metamora ball. Pretty good defense as Kaiser Quick will come in for Jake Nealon.
They've already
the first math break.
So 2:18 left to play here in the opening quarter. Metamora leads 6-4.
I like Metamora's intensity. They're coming out. They're going right at Washington.
Defensively, they're playing well. I think that's going to be, that's been a staple for them all year so far. You know, I've missed quite a few of the last few games, so I haven't been able to see as much as I'd like to, but you know, offensively, I think we've got to make more of a conservative effort to get it in low. We've got that size advantage. You got to use it to your ability. Cut to the basket a little bit harder. Swanson had a good move, just unfortunately wasn't able to get anything going. Had quite the interesting sophomore game tonight.
Yeah.
The Redbirds were blown out. I think it was dictated from the beginning, unfortunately, by the officiating. You know, you hate to make that statement, but I think there was definitely an influence there. So out of the timeout, Micah Brewer checks in for the Panthers. It looks like the only substitution that they made. Stewart for Brewer. Schroeder gonna size him up, shot no good. Don't mind the look.
Nope, not
he was
at all.
open. I think the biggest thing is just staying in front of Drew Lewis tonight, because if you're not able to, he's gonna burn you, especially at the rim. Mapson drives. Good hedge there from the Redbirds defensively. 1:30 to play, still 6-4. Kaiser playing great post defense there, not allowing an interior look at Mapson. Drew Lewis has got it for the Panthers as they reset. Micah Brewer is a guy that can hit quite a few threes.
That's good help side defense.
Over here at the Tournament of Champions, Brewer had a very good game against, I believe, Urbana that night. I believe that was also the Coker 30-point game. Great defense there from Tucker to stay in front. Jamari White, shot up and good. Ties the game up at 6 with 40 seconds left to play. Wouldn't be surprising to see Metamora hold for one once they get it across here. They will. Swanson with the ball now. Jab stepping to create the space. They're going to go with 10 here. Look for the corner three that they're going to set up. And a slip there. Tucker's got to get it up. And it got it in the stare down there. Drew Tucker.
Wow, that was a heck of a shot, and then he stares down the Washington fans.
Prayer.
Yep.
Drew Tucker gives the Redbirds the lead, 9-6 at the end of one.
Take this time to thank our sponsors, Zobrist Insurance, Snyder Village, MVP Mobile DJ Service, Michael's Italian Feast, Metamora McDonald's, Mason Funeral Home, Logoware, Goodfield State Bank, Germantown Grill, Kevin Collett, Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Black and Brown Attorneys, and Angie Powers with Keller Williams Premier Realty. Boy, he just looked right at their student section, didn't he?
Yes, he is. Drew Tucker is a bad man right there.
Yep.
I mean, I wasn't too happy with the shot, but it found its way in, and you know.
And he was running out of time, so he kind of had to do what he had to do. And they were yelling at him, and he won that little battle.
And he really didn't say anything. He just gave him the stare down.
Yep. So you got to believe there was some unpleasantries yelled at him.
Yeah, and I'm sure there was probably some words exchanged before the game.
Oh, yeah. Luke DeFrance checks into the Redbird lineup. It looks like he came in for Schroeder.
Oh.
What the heck?
Kaiser, I think, saw someone, maybe the cameraman who's in black.
That's a costly turnover.
Get a stop here, you'll be all right. So the starting lineup returns for the Panthers.
Yep.
Jamari White had 4 points. That is, yep, that's...
They're going to be good.
I don't think the shot was in, no.
Oh, the shot didn't go in?
No. So White will go to the line to shoot a pair. It's a good effort there from Quick, just not able to get it. That's the first Redbird foul. Micah Brewer checks back in. Second one up and good. So White with 6 of the 8 points for the Panthers.
Drew Lewis has the other 2?
Correct. I'll tell you what, like the call or not, jumping up and down in front of the...
I was just thinking that.
But it may not be your best decision.
No.
May not be your best decision. And that's a big foul because that's the second on White. So he will take a seat.
Brings Lewis back into the game?
Yes. Tucker had an avenue, couldn't get it. That's going this way. Yep.
That's 2 times down the court that we've...
It was there, it's just a little too early, I think. And DeFranz was trying to throw it out to make sure the defender didn't get it. A little bit of a right street, wrong address.
Yeah.
9-8, 6:54 to play.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of a hand check.
Yep, they got him right on the wrist. Do you think we need to get the ball into Tyson Swanson? I think he's got a little bit of a mismatch, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think whether it's Tyson or Ethan, or you've got to get the ball, you got to work it into the post. And I think that's the effort that DeFranz was trying to make on the last possession. Again, just the execution on the pass wasn't quite there. Been kind of a stagnant game for both sides. Not a whole lot of flow, but great defense played by both teams, much, to the credit of the slow offensive performance. They're going to go over the top here to Mapson, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to get Kaiser. Is that going to be the second on Swanson? They're going to get Kaiser.
That's only his first.
Just a great pass there from Stewart on the entry.
Devin Dunn comes in. He'll replace, is that Kaiser Quick?
Yes.
We're kind of small right now.
A little bit.
Ties it up at 9.
Second one up, no good, but rebound to Washington. That's 3 offensive rebounds here early for Washington.
And we can't let that happen. That's what we couldn't let happen.
Mapson on the entry is getting it to go, so Washington takes the 2-point lead, a chance to extend it to 3.
This is a 4-point trip for them.
Not sure if Kaiser fell down or what exactly happened.
Got pushed down, but that's what happens when you're in and they're connecting on their free throws. They've missed 1. We've got to get a bucket here. They're up 3-point lead.
Good screen there from Kaiser. Metamora got to find something here offensively. Pump fake, kick corner 3. DeFranz, no. Look good. Just not able to connect.
Got to play some defense now.
Quickly, Lewis the other way. Backs down Tucker, no. Kaiser, and they're going to get a foul on Mapson.
Yep. Good rebound.
Got to be strong with the ball. We're going to get a nope.
And Schroeder will come back into the Redbird lineup, and he replaces DeFranz. Still 12-9. Just under 5 to go here in this second quarter. Redbirds trail by 3.
I think Zach Schroeder is going to be a difference maker here for Metamora tonight.
Oh, I think so too.
When he came out of the game, Redbird struggled a little bit offensively. A lot of body, and that's going to be the second on Mapson.
That's a great move to the bucket by Tyson Swanson. He'll go to the line for 2. That's what we needed, Colton.
So that'll send Swanson to the line to shoot 2.
Are they going to take him out?
I guess not. They're going to trust to leave him in.
Oh, there comes somebody now.
Andre Lewis
Freshman.
checks in. The second free throw from Swanson, no good.
Man, we've missed what, 2 free throws now? 2 out of
3.
We've missed 2 out of 3?
Yes.
Wow. Boy, Schroeder's long arms almost picked that off.
Washington does a really good job when Metamora right here of spreading them out. And a drive. You know, last year it seemed like they did a great job of pulling us out, and Lewis was so quick to the basket, it was an easy dish or bucket. He was able to get to the point where he wanted. And a 3 from Stewart. He thought about it, but thought better with Schroeder coming from behind. 3:40 to play, 2-point game, 12-10. Foul on the floor on Tucker for the basket. His first, team 5th. So we're going to get a mass timeout.
And in games like this, we've talked about it before too, you've got to make your free throws.
Yeah, you just, beyond that, they just haven't really had a lot of good looks here in the second quarter. They haven't had a lot of good looks in the first half, period. Neither team has.
Washington's had a much better go of it going to the basket, though.
Yeah, and I think, you know, if we were able to, you know, grab an offensive or a rebound or 2, it'd be a little bit different. They've had some second chance points, so that's big for them. But you know, it's a 2-point game. It's, you know, a lot of ball game left to play. They're just fine.
Oh yeah, I have no worries right now.
So that timeout, Redbirds come back with the same lineup: Swanson, Dunn, Tucker, Schroeder, and Kaiser.
For us, has anybody got more than 3 points? Oh wait, Tucker's got 4, doesn't he?
He's got 5.
5, yeah, 5. And then Kaiser and who else has? Oh, Swanson.
Yes.
You know,
in a game like this, it's going to be a defensive battle.
Oh yeah.
It always is. You know, a triple overtime game went final score of what, 43-40 or 45-43, something like that. Great defense there from Kaiser. Was almost able to poke that away.
Yeah.
But Washington's done a great job of winding the clock down. They may not get a shot. They got one there. Stewart was able to get around Schroeder. Makes it 14-10, 2:45 left to play. But they do a great job of chewing up some clock.
That's probably not a good foul if you're Washington.
No. Stewart didn't like the foul call. And there was a lot of ball there, but there was also a little bit of body, so that was a call that could have gone either way. Tucker's got to be careful, though, because Stewart plays very good defense. Tonight he's been battling all night, especially down low early with Nealon. Kaiser looks. Doesn't have much. Good move there from Tucker. He got fouled.
That's a good move by Tucker. That's a good move to the bucket or basket.
Second foul on Stewart. So Drew will go to the line. Looks like he's holding his finger or something. Maybe a contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a contact fell out. Great take to the basket. Strong. Got hacked a little bit. See if he can readjust here, knock down a pair of free throws.
We need these free throws.
First one up and good. Schroeder giving a message to his teammates. Probably a defensive set. And the second free throw from Tucker, good as well.
We needed both of those.
Cuts the lead back to 2, 14-12, 2-14. Redbirds come out, a little full court pressure. Gotta get back. They do a great job. And Washington's gonna pull it out and chew up some more clock here.
It's important for us to stop them and get the lead, and they can't do that.
They're gonna probably try and crab dribble this one into the last shot. Washington's exactly why the state of Illinois, holy travel.
Yep. Good defense by Drew Tucker.
Washington is a big reason why there needs to be a shot clock. And you know, we're at fault too at times.
Yeah, we've done that, yes.
We've done that, but oftentimes I feel like when we do it, it goes against us. We somehow find a way to give up points instead of getting points.
Yeah, it doesn't always seem to work as well for us. 1:40 to go here in the first half. Redbirds trail by 2.
See if we can tie this game up. Drive there from Swanson. Tough finish, can't get it to go.
Well, if he could have just laid it up and in, maybe just go in and dunk it.
Tough angle for him. Kind of got bopped on the head a little bit, but one you'd like to see him drop and finish there. Oh, great defense there from Devin Dunn. Gonna tie it up. It's gonna stay with Washington, but that gets the possession arrow back to Metamora. So
good defense by Metamora. Great
denial defense there. Dunn was able to get a fingertip on it and create the jump ball there. If you're Washington, not the greatest entry pass. You don't want to put that in the corner there. Can't give up baseline here. Although Lewis loves to favor that left hand. Yep, that's an offensive foul.
Yep.
That's Stewart's third foul. Washington's in a heap of foul trouble here. Mapson with 2, Jamari White with 2, and the third now on Stewart.
And that's a player control foul, so no free throws.
So 14-12, Panthers lead, 59 seconds left to play. Will Metamora hold for 1?
You know, things haven't gone real well for us here in this first half.
Drive to the basket. A little body. Schroeder, easy lane, got it up and in. Great find there from Swanson to Schroeder. Ties the game up at 14. 36 seconds left to play. Redbirds are going to extend or pull back their pressure here. See if Metamora maybe gets 1 foul. They've got 1 to give. Great defense from Dunn. 13 seconds. Andre Lewis with the ball in the right corner. They've got 5. Drew Lewis dribbling, doesn't have much. He's going to shove it, and he shoves Schroeder, and they're going to pick up the offensive foul. Great defensive pressure there for Metamora.
How many fouls is that on Lewis? Second?
That's his first.
Oh, his first.
Metamora's got 1 second left. Schroeder at the buzzer.
Oh!
Looks good from this angle, but we head into the half, tied at 14. Kirker, I told you, it's going to be a Donnybrook of a game here tonight. We'll step aside, come back with the second half and the first half stats. Welcome back to Washington. We'll go ahead with the halftime stats. For the Redbirds, Luke DeFranz, 0 of 1 from 3, no points. Zach Schroeder, 2 points, 1 of 1 from 2, 0 of 1 from 3. Ethan Kaiser, 2 points, 1 of 1 from 2, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Tyson Swanson, 3 points, 1 of 3 from 2, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Drew Tucker, 7 points, 1 of 3 from 2, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Jake Nealon, 0 of 1 from 3, no points. That does it for the Redbirds. Redbirds really were able to stay out of foul trouble. DeFranz picked up 1 along with Kaiser, Swanson, Tucker, and Kaiser Quick. For the Panthers, they were led by Jamari White with 6 points, but he had 2 fouls. Isaac Mapson, 4 points, 2 fouls. Drew Lewis, 2 points, only 1 foul. Jake Stewart, 2 points, but had 3 fouls in the first half. Redbirds did a great job defensively of picking up 2 offensive fouls on the Panthers there in the last 2 possessions for them. Scott, not a terrible first half, not a great first half.
No.
But that's typical when these 2 teams meet.
Oh, most definitely. And, I just believe that Metamora, and they'll get the ball to start this second half. I just believe that Metamora, I think Washington had that good first half, a pretty solid half for them. Metamora went in tied at 14. I think Metamora's going to be a much better second half team tonight.
Yeah, they're typically a team that starts out slow, led by their defense. It's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. I think they've got to win the rebound battle. They didn't do that very well in the first half.
No.
They start with the ball here. You got to get someone going. They really haven't had, Drew Tucker's been the guy tonight. Elbow extended, can't get it to go from Kaiser.
But that's a good shot.
The other way, Redbirds have got to try and get possibly Stewart to pick up a third, maybe get White. We'll see how they
Stewart already has 3, doesn't he?
Right, his 4th is what I meant. Yes. See how they handle what they do defensively different, because when White was in before he got the 2 fouls, he was easily the best offensive player that Washington had in the first half. Stewart pump fakes on the 3, resets himself, can't get it, long rebound again. Not a whole lot the Redbirds can do.
No.
Stewart drives right into Kaiser.
Kaiser kind of tied him up, but he got the ball back.
Yep, Mapson gonna spot up, no.
Oh, nice box out by Swanson.
Yep.
That's nice.
Redbirds have got to go quick, see if they can get the pace going here a little bit. But maybe they want to play the slow game. Schroeder just outside the free throw line, can't get it to go. Rebound Kaiser. And he throws it off the underside of the backboard. Lewis the other way, can't get it. Got to grab the ball. And they can't. Gives Washington yet another second chance opportunity. Drew Lewis, reverse, got it. They take the lead. You continue to give second chance opportunities, you're going to get burnt. 16-14, coming up on 6 minutes to play. I think we're going to
Kaiser's in a little bit of pain.
We're getting an injury timeout.
They'll bring in Devin Dunn.
An official's timeout.
So Devin Dunn replaces Ethan Kaiser.
Not sure if he fell awkwardly there, and Obviously, he landed awkwardly. Something had to have happened there.
Well, this is Tyson Swanson time.
There's another one. That's going to be the fourth on Stewart.
Yep.
That's going to get Micah Brewer up off the bench. That looks like Kaiser's all right, just shaking up a little bit. He's back on the bench now. Swanson is a foul on Mapson, his third.
Yeah, that won't count, but he got it to go down.
This is what you gotta see out of Metamora. They're being aggressive and making Washington foul. And Kaiser's gonna quickly return back in for Dunn. Kaiser spots up for three, got it.
Good.
Gets the lead right back for Metamora, 17-16.
That was a big shot. Boy, that was right in rhythm too, wasn't it?
It was. Beautiful catch and shoot off the inbounds play. Good look from Metamora. See what they can do defensively now. Mapson's gonna drive. There's a push from behind. Mapson's gonna go to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second?
Yes, Swanson's second. Nealon just got beat a little bit. First one up from Mapson, good.
Ties it up at 17.
The sub for Washington, but that will be for the shooter.
And gets them both.
Gets them both. Looked like there was possibly a
lane violation.
Lane violation. I don't know who on who.
Well, it would have been on Metamora if they didn't call it. If they would have called it.
Right. Well, I couldn't quite tell who, but it looked like someone entered early. But
it would have. Yeah, I thought maybe Metamora got in there.
And who took the timeout? Was that a Washington timeout or Metamora timeout?
I couldn't tell.
Set up in the corner over here. You can't see the beautiful scoreboard they have where you can see all of that.
They wouldn't let us go to the center of the court up in the top of their bleachers. They made us go to the, which is not good for TV.
Not the greatest, but you got to make do with what you have.
Yep. So it'll be Metamora ball after the timeout.
Was it a Washington timeout? Washington bringing out a little bit of full court pressure. They're going to sag off now. Got to get Schroeder, I think, going to the basket. Another three, that's off there. Oh, Schroeder was being held and brought down to the ground. Couldn't get the call. Washington the other way. Lewis kicks, finds Coker. Was able to corral it.
That's off.
That's
that's
second deflection off of Lewis.
Yes, that's a great job by Schroeder.
And I think Schroeder may have sold the call a little bit. I think it looked like there was a second deflection, but Schroeder definitely got a hand on it.
Yep. And Mr. King having a few words with the Washington student section.
They're always a loud and boisterous crowd over here. Tucker thought about it, had the pump fake. They're going to get an offensive foul on Nealon. The illegal screen. I wasn't quite paying attention.
Yeah, he kind of leaned that hip in there, and boy, they catch that every time. You know, I blame that on the ball handler, though.
Oftentimes, a little bit, yes.
Because he's got to take him right into that picker.
Washington was looking to get White in the post. A drive, no turnover there. Kaiser up ahead.
Oh, nice job, nice job.
Great defense there from Washington to get back. If I'm Swanson, I'm going to the basket here. He had maps in, can't get the shot to go.
Man, we just can't buy it.
Lewis the other way. They're gonna reset. 18-17, 3:39 left to play. Next dead ball will have a match timeout. Brewer left side. Had it poked away. Schroeder just hounding him and has been all night. Mapson in the corner. They're gonna try and go inside to Mapson, and they got it. Gotta have a better job of not allowing that entry pass there. Sends the lead to 3, 2017 Washington. Kaiser Quick will check in at the next dead ball. Ooh, Schroeder may have traveled. Kick, pump fake Nealon, and he throws it away. Ooh, got bailed out there.
They grabbed his hand though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a foul on Brewer. And that'll send us to a timeout.
Yep.
So at the mass timeout, Panthers lead 2017. Metamora was the kind of the aggressor there in the first quarter, and they led. And then looking at the second quarter, Washington responded, but Metamora was able to tie it up going into the half. And now it's, I feel like Washington has been able to, the team that's been able to get the baskets.
Yeah.
Obviously, hence, them leading. But Metamora just hasn't had a lot to fall.
We've had some breakaways, and they've beaten us back down the court. So that's the third quarter mask timeout, right?
Correct.
So it'll be Metamora ball after the timeout.
Oh, Swanson down low. Got it up and in.
Nice,
Cuts
nice.
the lead. Redbirds still trail by 1, 2019, 2:50 left to play. That's a big basket out of timeout. The sub, Vanderheit checks in for the Panthers. Good hedge there from Quick.
Yep.
Spin move, Lewis can't get it. Rebound to Tucker.
Oh, that's just nice defense and great rebounding there.
That's Lewis's go-to move, is that spin move, and it creates so much space and allows him to often get that teardrop. Schroeder was looking to Swanson, thought about the shot, and then had a lane to get it to Swanson. Tucker fade away, got it.
Bird's lead.
Redbird's lead, 21-20 now.
That's good hard-nosed basketball by Drew Tucker.
Smart enough to fade away, and a tough shot, but knocks it down. Redbird student section getting into it now. 21-20, Metamora, 1:38 left to play. Redbirds could use a stop. Jamari White, corner 3, good. Got to get out on the shooter right there. Gives the Panthers the lead right back, 23-21. Tucker the other way,
and
up
ties
and
it
in.
up.
Ties it right back up, 23-all. A little back and forth now, getting a little bit of flow 1:05 left to play. See if Metamora can force another turnover here. Both Washington with 5 turnovers, Metamora with 4, actually 5 as well. Brewer, shot, no.
Oh, nice
rebound to Kaiser off
That's
Vanderhyde.
nice job by Kaiser. So with 42 seconds, we'll probably work for the last shot.
Yes, I would assume as well.
They'll bring in Luke DeFrance for Kaiser Quick. So we got some shooters out there, don't we?
Little offense-defense game going here. Run the motion offense. If you get a shot, great, but don't force one here. Take the last shot if needed. Pump fake, drive, kick. DeFrance thought about it. Smart, pulls it back out. Would have been a rush shot there. Metamora's got to go. With 10, Tucker has it. Sizing up Brewer, he's gonna drive. Tough jumper, short. Rebound Schroeder at the buzzer, he got it!
Oh,
and
yeah.
Metamora is gonna take the 2-point lead into the third quarter. Zach Schroeder with the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Take this time to thank our sponsors, Zobrist Insurance, Snyder Village, MVP Mobile DJ Service, Michael's Italian Feast, Metamora McDonald's, Mason Funeral Home, Logo Wear, Goodfield State Bank, Germantown Grill, Kevin Cowlett, Edward Jones, Commerce Bank, Black and Brown Attorneys, Angie Powers with Keller Williams Premier Realty. What a ball game. Well, Colton, what do they charge now? $5 to get into these games?
They're about, yeah.
Pretty good deal. See a great game like this.
It's also being broadcasted tonight for free on Clutch Sports Media. Redbirds have had some big possessions. I don't know if you can find any 2 possessions bigger than the 2 shots that they've gotten to go with the buzzer.
Yep, those are 2 huge shots for the Redbirds. Kaiser Quick.
As we head into the final quarter here.
Ethan Kaiser, Tyson Swanson, Zach Schroeder, and Drew Tucker on the floor for the Redbirds as we start this 4th quarter. Redbirds clinging to that 2-point lead. They're on, what, a 5-0 run?
No. Because Washington was able to tie it up, or no, a 2-0 run. Or 4-0, excuse me.
I thought we were down 3.
Three from Mapson, no good. Gonna get a rebound, can't get it. Drew Lewis is able to corral it. Coker 3, that one no good. And a rebound, but a foul on Washington.
Yep. Tyson Swanson got up big and got that rebound. That was a huge rebound for the Redbirds.
That's the 4th foul on Mapson. Big rebound there for Tyson Swanson. I believe the last time Metamora won over here in Washington would have been my senior year.
Yes.
And if that's on Mapson.
That's 5.
That's his 5th. Isaac Mapson is now fouled out of the game.
Oh, wow, that's huge for Metamora. That is huge.
Just absolutely steamrolled Zach Schroeder on that screen.
Oh, Washington's going to make a substitution. Yeah, they got to get him out of there. He's still out on the floor.
Yeah. They're going to take their time.
So what Mapson finish with? How many points? 11?
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 points.
My rule is if you have more fouls than points, it's not a good night. So he escaped that by a narrow margin. Kind of hard to get 8 fouls in the game of basketball unless you're playing pickup. Oh, they've got the mismatch. Yep, go to it. Find Schroeder. Is able to
he got it to go down.
The shapeshifter, Zach Schroeder, gets it up and in. Extends this lead out to 4 now, 27-23.
Is that our largest lead?
I believe so, yes. Good move, Drew Lewis had it blocked. Rebound to Kaiser, up ahead to Kaiser. His layup, oh, what a block by Jamari White. You can't go up soft here in Washington. What a block, that gets the crowd going. That's just a great defensive, great hustle play.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. And great outlet.
Yes, great outlet. Just a fantastic hustle play.
Just under 6 minutes to go.
27-23, Redbirds still lead. Braden Vanderheit thought about he's gonna drive, kick. 3 from Brewer, no, rebound Kaiser quick. Oh, but they said he traveled. Yeah, I thought he did too, yep. Just a quick shuffle.
Because that guy was
right at,
yep.
The player was right at his feet, and I think there was a little bit of a shuffle there.
That's too bad.
So it'll be Panther ball here. 5:42 left to play. Everything you can imagine plus more here tonight in Washington. Rivalry game. First time truly with fans in quite some time.
2 years.
And they're being treated to a fantastic ball game here tonight. They're gonna get a screen from Coker. Good hedge. He's gonna drive. Tucker.
Oh, they're counting it.
Wow. Drew Lewis with the basket. I can't necessarily disagree with the call. No. I just don't know if the and one is quite there. That's the second on Tucker. I thought there was maybe a little bit of NBA continuation there a little bit, but
it was close.
Yeah, and that's a 50-51 right there. But Lewis has a chance to now make this a 1-point game, so that was a big basket for the Panthers.
Noonan.
Free throw up and good. So that's a 1-point game, 27-26.
Got to be strong with the basketball.
Yes, Tucker the other way. Kicks. Smart by DeFranz not to shoot it. Oftentimes that's one you may not, you may want him to take, but not here, not in this situation.
No. And normally you don't care where he's taking his shot at because it's, ooh, there was a hold, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, but I also thought that Swanson had the angle. Oh, yeah, he got fouled there.
Yep.
On the cross-check like play there from Coker. So
and we'll be
Redbirds are shooting free throws here on out. Schroeder wants another screen. Left open. It's tipped.
And it will
stay here.
Yep.
I thought there probably could have been a foul call there. A lot of body contact, but stays Redbird ball. Swanson's wide open. Oh, but had it deflect. Oh,
you're calling the foul.
Ooh, maybe on the hand.
Ooh.
That's a tough call there. I thought that was a great defensive play from Lewis. Big free throws here, Scott.
Big, big, big. Got
First one up and good.
That's a big one.
Makes it a 2-point ball game. Stewart checks back in. He's got 4 fouls, so he's got to be very careful. They may be going a little offense-defense game here. Second one up and good as well. So extends the lead back to 3. 29-26, 4:10 left to play in the ball game. Redbird's got to sit down and go to work here defensively. Drew Lewis drives, floater, too easy. No help side defense, and Tucker was just given a little bit too much. Cuts this lead back to 1. Drew Lewis is just such a great player in his ability to get to the rim.
Oh, nice.
Tyson Swanson had a very good week over here in Thanksgiving. It'd be a great way to finish here if he can get a few baskets to go for the Redbirds. Tucker, what a move, gets to the basket, can't finish.
Man.
A $10 move, but a 10-cent finish, unfortunately, there for Tucker. And Lewis goes to the basket. Looked like he didn't really have it, in my opinion. Rebound to Kaiser. I thought may have been a travel there, because he kind of bobbled it and went with the ball. It's the stop the Redbirds needed. Now they've got to score. You've got to be able to counter. 29-28, 2:50 left to play here in the final quarter. A rivalry game. Nothing better than Redbirds and Panthers. They're going to go underneath. That's tipped. Going to stay here. We're going to get a mass timeout.
Yep, last one of the game. 2:40 to go. Colton, Redbirds clinging to that 1-point lead.
Yep. Well, I'd like to, they got a timeout here, a full timeout to draw something up. See if we can get a basket here coming out of the inbounds play.
How many threes have we hit tonight? 1? 2. We've hit 2.
Yes, 2.
Kaiser has 1 and Tucker has that buzzer beater.
Yep. We really haven't attempted a whole lot either.
No. I think Kaiser's attempted to make Jake Nealon.
We've only attempted 5 to my count. 6. Excuse me, 6.
Jake Nealon, was Jake Nealon's 1 or was he his foot on the line?
Jake Nealon was a 3. Here in the corner.
Yep.
Luke DeFranz back in the Redbird lineup, as I believe he was before the timeout.
Yeah, he was. So it's Kaiser, Schroeder, Swanson, Tucker, and DeFranz.
For the Panthers, Vanderheit, Coker, White, Lewis, and Brewer. See what Metamora brings out here out of the timeout. Ooh, I would almost you know, you don't want to force a shot there, but I almost would have liked to see Swanson pull the trigger on that one. He was about as open as he's been all night. He's going to pull the trigger there, and he got it! Tyson Swanson with the big shot. Gives the Redbirds a 4-point lead, 32-28, 2:15 left to play. Timeout, Washington.
Boy, they took a timeout right after the mask timeout. Tyson Swanson with the biggest 3 of the night.
I wanted him to shoot it the first time, he didn't. He pulls the trigger on the second time, and he connects. Yep. A big shot from a big-time player.
Oh, yeah. What's he got now, about 12?
He had 3 at the half. 10.
Balanced scoring for Metamora.
Now, if Metamora gets a stop here, I would like for them to be aggressive, work the ball, and try and get it inside, or take it at Washington, make them foul, because you're in the bonus.
You're in the bonus. And don't stall, just make them foul you.
Right.
Attack the basket.
That's it. Be aggressive, attack the basket. Make them put you on the free throw line. And
so Kaiser Quick comes in for DeFrance.
Offense, defense. Seen that from both teams throughout the night, with foul trouble and everything included. As they're going to get Tucker on that one, that's his third. That's all right, though. It's on the floor. It's only the 14th foul on the Redbirds, but I think there was a whole lot there, personally.
Looked like it was a pretty clean block, but he probably got him with the body early.
Yes. They're going to go inside. Ooh, almost turned over. Lewis can't get it to go.
Oh, that's over the back. Yep, that'll send Kaiser to the line for a 1 and bonus.
That was on Coker.
Coker's been quiet.
Yeah, hasn't attempted a shot all night.
That's a big-time rebound by Kaiser. Okay, Ethan. Big-time players make big-time buckets.
First free throw up and good.
And there it is.
Redbird's looking to end the losing streak against Washington.
And he gets them both.
Gets them both. 34-28, 156 left to play. Stewart in the game.
Got to play good defense.
Good move there from Lewis. Up and in. Basket's good. Fouls on 24, Tucker. That's his fourth, so Drew's got to be careful now.
With 1:47 to go, he can cut the lead in half.
Scott, this entire fourth quarter, it's been all Drew Lewis. No one else for Washington has attempted a shot.
DeFrance comes in for Kaiser.
Just every time I watch him play, I'm just so impressed with his ability to get to the basket. Free throw up and good. So he gets it back to a 3-point game, 34-31. 1:45 left to play.
They're going to follow, so we got to be able to make some free throws.
And you've got the 3-point advantage here, so no need to force anything.
No.
But they can't, unless you foul them on a 3-point shot and they make it.
Are you a little surprised they haven't come up to foul us yet?
Yeah, I think it's a little early, because especially you want to try and force a turnover here. Because it's only a 1-possession game. They can still tie it with a 3. You've got all very good free throw shooters in the game right now for Metamora. So look to the corner for DeFrance. So they're going to try and get one. Yep, and they will. That's on White, his third. So that'll send Drew Tucker to the line for a 1 and bonus.
Just under 50 seconds. And that'll
need both here ideally, but one is essentially I think would suffice, but you'd like to get both when you can. First one's crucial. Up and good.
Good. That's a big one.
That's a very big one. Extends the lead to 4, but the second one is crucial here as well. Up and good as well. And Metamora's going to take a 30-second timeout. So
that's a good
big
timeout.
Time free throws here for Metamora, extending the lead back to 5. If you're Metamora, do you entertain taking a foul or two?
No, I make them, you're not getting
You've got a foul to give.
You got a foul to give, but you can make them run some clock. Make them run some clock here. I don't think I pick them up full court, but I pick them up by half court. Make them work to get a bucket. If they score, so what?
If anything, I would pressure the point guard, but have everyone else kind of fall. Just have a little bit of pressure up front to make them work.
Washington without Isaac Mapson, who fouled out early in the fourth.
Ran over Schroeder, I believe, for his 5th foul.
Yeah. Well, we're picking him up full court.
And they're going to recede now.
We're making them run clock, though.
Yep. You know where the ball is going right here. That's going to be a charge going the other way.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, it couldn't have been much better.
That's right there. You got to. They set that up perfectly. We all know where that ball's going and what he's going to do with it.
And they funneled him into that.
They funneled, but defensively, knowing on help, you're okay with giving up a pass.
38 seconds to go in the ball game.
You have to make someone else beat you.
And there's a foul, and that'll send.
Hey, no.
They just teed up Luke.
Well, because he got ran over, and maybe, I don't know, if words were exchanged or he didn't like what happened, but there will be a foul here and a technical assess to DeFranz. You got to be smarter than that, especially at this point in the game. So both teams will have free throws. Washington will shoot first.
It's not the alternate. Metamora get the ball?
Well, we will shoot free throws, but because of the technical, Washington will shoot first because we will be on a live ball after.
Okay. But we'll have double bonus too.
No, I guess.
Because they get the ball alternating, or because it's a technical.
Because
they get
on a dead ball. Okay. Yep. So we will actually shoot first. First one up and no good from DeFranz.
I like that. He didn't back down.
Nope. Second one up and good. So we got 1 of 2. Extends the lead to 6. But now Drew Lewis goes to the other end to minimize this lead. Lewis makes the first. He's perfect at the line on the night.
We got to play defense.
Second one up and good as well. So that lead is now back to 4. A costly mistake for the Redbirds, because now Washington gets the ball as well. You got to make them work. DeFranz did a great job of drawing the foul, but unfortunately, got to be on help side defense here as well. Shot up and good. Timeout Washington, 2-point game. No one else has scored here in the final quarter besides Drew Lewis.
That was crazy. That was just absolutely crazy.
He's got 12 points, all 12 points here in the final quarter. You got to have a better understanding, because you know where the ball's going, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I thought we did a nice job when he spun. There was Ethan Kaiser right there.
You've got to make, I think, ball pressure-wise, they've got a darn near face guard him. And it's probably what they're trying to do. Just maybe the execution's not quite there, but it's never easy over here. 37-35, 26 seconds, 26 and a half.
We're going to have to hit some free throws.
Yes, yep.
We got to inbound the ball, and we got to make free throws.
Wonder if Metamora will go to the spread here out of the.
Well, I think they're going to foul us as soon as we cross half court.
Yes. Yep. Get it across half court, and they're going to get one. Yep. into the hands of Tucker. So he'll go to the line for a pair.
This is going to be big.
Not quite a chance yet to put this game on ice, but put this in a much better position.
That's double bonus too, by the way.
Yes, yep. First one up and good from Tucker.
That's a big one.
3-point lead now back for the Redbirds. Jake Stewart, excuse me, checks back in. Kaiser Quick checks back in as well for DeFrance. And the second one, that's big there from Metamora is going to take a timeout now.
That's a big timeout. I like that.
39-35, 21 ticks left in this one.
What a ball game.
Oh, what a it's again, a lot of good battles over here throughout the years, and it's never easy to get a win over here, Scott. And Coach Greaves will be the first one to tell you that.
Yep, I think
a win tonight would be 7-0 in the middle line, I believe.
Yeah, 7-0.
And an overall record of
13-5.
13-5. Yep.
And this is the last team we hadn't played yet.
Yeah, defensively, if you're Metamora coming out of the timeout, what are you thinking here?
Well, for Metamora, I got to pressure them. I do like what they did before. Pressure them and then drop back right away. Don't let them get a fast break layup or anything like that. But we haven't played East Peoria yet.
True.
But I think you got to make them run some time.
Yes.
It's a two-possession game.
Right, and defensively, you know they're going to try and do everything they can. It looks like they're going to double-team Lewis. Make someone else beat you. They're going to throw it up ahead. 3, Coker. Got it. Timeout, Washington. That's a big shot. Hey, you know, you did everything you could there. You made someone else beat you.
But we're still up 1.
Yes. Still
13 seconds.
Not ideal, but that's the biggest shot of the night right there by Andrew Coker.
Sure. It's his only shot.
Yes.
Still, we only have to melt away 13 seconds. And they threw that up there, and well, if we could have just turned around and knocked it away.
Yeah. Now, if that's in football, that's pass interference right there. Tucker didn't turn around.
There's no such thing in high school.
Well, in high school football, yes, they wouldn't have. But college or NFL, unfortunately, you're getting a flag there. Subs for the Panthers. They've got Andre Lewis, Coker, Brewer, DeAndre Jackson, and Bernie Winnie. They're going to get a foul.
He ran off a second.
Fouls on Jackson.
Big free throws for Tyson Swanson.
Are you surprised they fouled that early, knowing you're only down 1, or do you have to foul right away?
I think you foul right away. Give yourself a better chance. Wasn't much of a foul either.
A rare miss out of Swanson. He's going to need this second one now.
Yep.
I'm sure if he cans it, Coach Greaves will take another timeout.
How many we have left? 2?
3.
3 left.
Second one up. No good. So Washington's going to have a shot to win it. You gotta help. Gotta help. Stewart for 3. Got it. Oh, boy. 2 shots all night. It's been Drew Lewis the entire 4th quarter, and that's the biggest shot of the night right there. We're going to have to put time back on the clock. We'll have about 2 seconds. There's only been 2 shot attempts in the final quarter from anyone besides Drew Lewis, and they've both gone in from deep threes.
2.4 seconds to go. Tyson Swanson, that it just
rare, unfortunate miss, and it's a cost proof. You know, it's going to cost big time. Still got a chance, but.
Now Washington take a timeout.
That's their 5th and final. See what Metamora will do here. I would assume they're gonna probably have some sort of motion across to get it in on the run.
I think you got to throw it up to half court somewhere.
Right, they're gonna have some motion, probably right here around the volleyball line, and try and get it in on the run, and maybe get to the opposite volleyball line. They're going to set a screen, and they throw it away. And a foul. That will all but end it here tonight.
We just weren't strong enough down the stretch.
And unfortunately, it can kind of come down to 2 free throws right there at the end.
Weren't strong enough.
Andrew Coker. First one up and good.
So that'll push Metamora record to 11-6. 6-1 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference.
And to put this game on ice.
Yep, that did it.
Washington, the late comeback. They're going to get it done. 43-39.
They were the better team tonight.
We'll step aside and we'll come back with the end of the game stats and a talk with head coach Danny Greaves. welcome back to Washington. We're here with head coach Danny Greaves. You know, Coach, coming over here year after year and just playing Washington in general, it's typically a game where you can throw the record books out the window, past experiences. You know, you see something new every time in this matchup with the Panthers, and it was certainly something a little bit new tonight. You know, just didn't go our way down the stretch, and a little bit tonight. Just the ball wasn't able to go our way, unfortunately, in the end.
Well, I'll tell you what, we kind of gave it away at the end. You got to make plays. We had two field goals in the fourth quarter, but we missed 3 free throws. You know what? They go 6 for 6. We missed 3. You know, you got to make plays. I tell our guys all the time, you know, you've got to play with some courage. In basketball, that equates to execution under pressure. And we left their 2 wide open. They're two of their best three-point shooters wide open the last 2 possessions for them to knock down the threes, you know. But our kids will be back. I know that, you know, they need to remember how this feels when we don't lift hard enough in the weight room next time, when we don't go hard enough at practice, or we don't come in afterwards and shoot a little bit. So, you know, life lesson learned, we'll be back.
You know, is there a certain play in your mind that you can kind of pinpoint on? Oh,
there's no doubt it was the tee.
The technical?
Yeah, it took the momentum away. It gave them a chance to, you know, get back in it. You know, we were up 6 at one time and, you know, trying to get to the 3-possession lead, and we just never did.
You know, looking, you know, at Washington, Drew Lewis was phenomenal, and he was pretty well the story of the fourth quarter until the final 2 shots. Were you, you know, okay with having someone else beat you and obviously, you know, try and force Lewis into another error?
Well, we were supposed to trap him 2 times in a row and didn't, and he came down and scored. You know, as soon as they set the ball screen, go trap, don't reach, see what he'll do with it, but we forgot. You know, so, you know, when you talk about, okay, we didn't listen like we should have. We get a technical foul late. We missed 3 free throws, and we're still right there. You know, our margin of error at times is pretty small, but we've got to execute under pressure when the game's on the line in a big game. Is this the biggest game of the year we've had so far? I'd say yes. I don't care about the TOC tournament. I don't care about the State Farm tournament. You know, this was the game to keep us undefeated in first place in the Mid-Illini, and we didn't take care of business. Now, kids win them and coaches lose them, so I've got to do a better job, obviously.
You know, the guys, you know, you can tell they battled all night. It wasn't easy. You know, in a game like this, it's going to be 2 great defenses going at it. Looking around, Drew Tucker was, in my opinion, one of the biggest players we had tonight. 15 points.
Oh, no doubt.
Tyson Swanson right behind him with 10 points. Ethan Kaiser 7. Schroeder with 6. And that's your core 4 right there. And, you know, while Ethan and Zach, you know, points-wise may not have been as high as they'd like, they still had an influence in the game.
Well, they didn't have as many points, but, you know, when you slow the ball up as much as they do, there's not as many possessions. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's their way of, you know, they don't have great offensive players, and so that's how they equate the game. So now you don't have as many possessions, so your guys don't get as many shots, and, you know, that's how they play. So it's not really a great defense. It's just not very good offense.
When they slow it down, is it something that you adapt to? Are you wanting to play a faster game, but you know that they're going to slow it down, so it kind of changes the way that you have to run your offense?
Well, they would cry big tears if we had a shot clock, all right? So that's just their grind-out style. You know, it's not my style, it's their style. So, you know, sometimes you have to play that style. Pekin plays that way, Morton plays that way. You know, Mid-Illini, you know, as a player, that sucks. I wouldn't want to play that in a million years, okay? As a coach, that sucks. As you come watch the game, as you pay your $5 to come in, it sucks. All right, so I'm looking for the shot clock, you know, next year or the year after. I'm already trying to buy one. But right now we don't have one, so we got to do a better job of, you know, contain and contest, not lose their shooters late in the game, and just play better.
Coach, we'll let you go. A tough one tonight, but the sun will come up tomorrow, and you get another chance on Monday to get back at it.
Well, you can't get outscored 14-20 in the fourth quarter, game on the line, and Mid-Illini Conference on the line. You just got to play better, and we will. We'll get back in the gym, tomorrow and Sunday. We head up to Hyde Park to play a really good Oak Park team. They're playing the #1 team in the state in 4A tonight. We'll see what they're made out of, and we'll just go from there. But we benched along all winter. We've got our best play ahead of us, and we'll just try to keep grinding.
Coach, thank you. Tough result tonight, but again, another chance on Monday and plenty of opportunities here down the road. But thanks for your time, and we'll see you on Monday.
Hey, thank you guys for all you do. I sure appreciate you.
Thank you. Redbirds fall here tonight, 39-43. That'll do it for us here in Washington. Colton Kaler, along with Scott Kirker, signing off here from Washington. We'll see you on Monday in Hyde Park.